What's up, YouTube? And listen, I'm gonna upload this in a little while. So what's up to all my subscribers? And what's up, milehighfloatin? And this is something very special to my heart. I don't know, I think it was just made to be this way because, and shout out to Words of Chaos, man. Listen, I've been writing poetry for years and years and years. Ever since I lived in Florida, when I first started moving down there, I had nothing to do. Okay, so I started writing poetry, and ever since then, I haven't been able to put down the pen. So when I saw Words of Chaos put on by milehighfloatin, I couldn't believe it, man. I'm so happy to finally be able to have people hear my voice and what I write. So listen, I hope that y'all enjoy. This is only the first one, and I hope to read more and more and more, because once I start reading, I don't ever want to stop. Because when I write, I wanted to write a book one time and call it Silent Screams, because when I write, I want to help people. Because there's so many people that have lived like I've lived that don't know how to get it out and get out of that lifestyle, or they don't, they feel like committing suicide, and they just don't know how to get out of that life. And the way I write, I want to help people. You know what I mean? This particular one, I think a lot of people can relate to. So this is why I'm doing this one first. But Words of Chaos, man, milehighfloatin, you said it right down my alley. When you said you wanted poems to sound like, your feelings and depression and, chaos and all that stuff. Listen, my mother don't even want to hear my poetry because it makes her cry. You know what I mean? Because like when people say, why do you always write like depressing stuff? Well, it's not depressing when you live it. You know what I mean? That used to be like all my life, and things that go on in my head. That's why I write it, So listen, this one's called Breaking Point. I wrote this probably in 2001, 2002, something like that. It's called Breaking Point. Now, I try not to mess up. This is the first take, and I'm just going to keep on going. Ready? Breaking point. At what point in your mind does the breaking begin? As the blood rushes fast and the anger sets in. The metamorphosis happens too quickly to see, from becoming a creation that you never thought that you would be. The screaming in your ear is so clear that in your ear, your whole body collapses at the breaking point of fear. Shaking and trembling from all the words that you're mumbling, deciphering out which evil that you're summoning. Trying to escape from the state of mind you're in. Your mind is in a race that you can never win. Oh my God, what can this be? I cannot believe what I'm starting to see. A monstrous rage all built up in this body. Holding down strength, I need help, but nobody even dares to breathe, not believing what is seen. A human transformed into a killing machine. This is a normal transformation for him. The only difference is the feeling that comes from within. There's no telling what kind of damage he might do with his fists. This monster pushes right through us like we don't even exist. His teeth start grinding. You can tell it that he's violently upset over something that is life that might have been. The throwing of his voice gets louder and louder then, but when he stops, you cannot take your eyes off him. Tears falling faster off his face, causing disaster, drenching the floor and cracking the plaster. With no one in his life, dark and stress in the night, begging for love from anyone who might. With nowhere to go, inflames feelings from below, fighting sleep prayers from a waking tomorrow, imbalance from a chemical that's embedded in his brain, trying to proceed life as the anger's maintained. There's so much love to give, but he wants to give up, fighting through life that he lives darkens up. He tries to see clear, but he fears from the fear, begging and pleading for the end to be near. Just close your eyes and imagine a life born to be saddened. I'm telling you about someone that's not just imagined. If you get the chance to look into his eyes, you just might see. Look a little bit closer. This monster is me. Peace.